runner-up of the 1,000-meter champion, Avery Pearson.
Next event on the track, and we talked about them coming, and here they come. It's the women's 800 meters. There are 10 athletes in the field. You're looking at Madeleine Kelly out of Pembroke, Ontario. She was 6th in Guelph last week, Canadian champion on 3 separate occasions. Beside her is Aurora Rynda. She was 4th in New York at the Grand Prix last week.
Wearing hip number 6, she became just the 9th Canadian woman under 2 minutes.
Sharing lane number 5, it looks like Jazz Shukla, who studied neuroscience at the University of Toronto. Last year's winner in Edmonton. She raced at the World Indoors this year. There is Hannah Segrave from Great Britain.
Hannah Segrave. Wearing hip number 4, 8th Pan American Games last year. World champion.
Addy Townsend, the Canadian Pan Am Games finalist, has a personal best of 2:01.24. She'll be running in lane 4. Alison Andrews-Paul, one of the two, she's from New Zealand rather, in the race. And out of, Penn State is Hayley Kitching. And in lane number 1, USA's Rachel Gearing, who's 3rd at the event in Guelph last week, has a personal best of 2:01.24. She set it in Eugene last year.
So a big field and big on talent as well. Look to the middle of the track. Not ideal, but a couple of athletes sharing lanes, notably in lane 5. That is defending national champion Madeleine Kelly. One in 2022 and 2019, I should say, as well as last year. And a callback, unusual in the 800. Hopefully no athlete errors there. But again, Rob, a big field for the 800 in an event where you're used to having your own lane.
Yep.
We have, again, lanes 5, 6, and 7 doubling up. Shows you the, 5, 7, and 8 doubling up. Shows you the depth of talent here. Madeleine Kelly having a little bit of trouble this year, and I really feel for her. Good friend of mine and former co-host of the Shakeout podcast with Canadian Running Magazine. Green card to the field. But Maddie got married last year and has had lots of great things come her way. Unfortunately, this season has not been what she has been looking for. She's going to be under pressure from the likes of Addy Townsend. In 4, Townsend, the tall, slender athlete in that green kit in lane 4, daughter of Britt Townsend, one of Canada's best mid-distance runners from several decades ago. This really could be anyone's race. Keep your eye on Jazz Shukla as well, who is having a sensational season this year. Went under 2 minutes for the first time, and that is a big deal, Rob.
No doubt. We have a few athletes in the race who do have personal bests under 2 minutes. Running way out on the outside, Robyn Brown is going to get to the front first. And we did not have a seed time for her. Now she looks over her shoulder and realizes might have gone out a little too quickly. The stadium record, by the way, in this event is held by Melissa Bishop. Set it back in 2017, 1:57.4.
And Robyn Brown is out quick because she is the pacer for this event. So she is looking to take the field out hot so that they can be through that opening 400 in a swift time. That is Jazz Shukla tucked in second right now as Brown steps off. So only going about 350 meters, not ideal, but look at the composure. 57 low I had for Jazz Shukla. This is incredible running. She is leaving nothing to chance and looking to really set her mark on this field. You mentioned Melissa Bishop Nuriagu. Of course, she is the Canadian record holder, standout, 4th at the Olympics, silver medalist at the World Championships, and no one has really been able to come close to touching what she's done in Canada in the past. This woman in the lead right now, doing all she can to assert herself at the top of the pack.
She certainly is. Jazz Shukla, the 25-year-old Canadian. Look at this. It's a 20-meter lead. And Shukla And the final stretch is trying to hold on, and here comes the charge up behind her, but Jazz Shukla, who was last year's winner in Edmonton, is trying to hold on, and she is going to get there in 1:59.96. Jazz Shukla is on top. Hayley Kitching grabs second place, and it was Alison Andrews-Paul from New Zealand who took third ahead of Hannah Segrave. And Jazz Shukla has put everything she could into that.
Brave, brave running by Shukla up front, just outside of 2 minutes. And I know she wanted another sub-2 performance. She gave everything she could in the pursuit of that goal. And she should be very proud of that. 2 minutes, 0.04. Well, it doesn't get a lot closer than that. And she did it the hard way. Took it from the lead. Look at this. At this point, as soon as the rabbit drops, starts asserting herself and opening a ton of daylight between her and the rest of the field, extends that advantage towards the end of the race. Big push behind her. Well done by Kitching to come through for second. She timed that kick really, really well. But Shukla, courageous running, and you can never be disappointed when you go all in and are rewarded with what I believe is her second best performance of all time. So well done by Shukla. It's going to be a fascinating championship at the Bell Trials in 2 weeks' time.
She'll have a couple of weeks to recover, Jazz Shukla, and she put everything she had into that. For a moment, might have thought the time was under 2 minutes, but in fact, 2:00.04, the winning time for Shukla ahead of Kitching and Andrews-Paul and Segrave in fourth place. All right, quickly we move back to the women's shot put.